Football fans, the hiatus is over. We have awoken. Our hibernation is all done. Football is back on Consolidated Channel 18. I am Brock the Bulldog White, joined by my new co-host, Marky Mark, me, Mark Fitter. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Ready to talk some football?
Yeah.
There is a reason you're sitting in this chair. You are known among your dad, some friends and family as kind of being a football pick'em whiz kid, so to speak. Is that true?
Yeah.
You kind of mop the floor with the old guys every week in the football pools? Mm-hmm. So we're going to bring your expertise on here, a viewpoint, a fresh viewpoint, talk a little football each week. Sound like a good idea?
Yep.
I think so. So starting things off, Mark, there's some big questions going into the season. And as you sit here wearing the green and gold of Carson Wentz, you are a diehard Packers fan, aren't you?
Yep.
In a family full of Vikings fans.
Mm-hmm.
So some of you may know on the show, my allegiances differ over the years, but I'm sporting the purple right now. I've always been a Vikings fan. I go back to 1998, way a long time ago. So, Mark, I got to ask you right now, here now, before the season starts, with the Packers kicking off tonight against the Bears, who is going to have a better record this year, the Packers or the Vikings?
Well, I got to go with the Packers, even though it's going to be a close race between the Bears and the Vikings in the wild card, though.
Oh, so you think the Packers are taking the division, and the Bears and the Vikings are going to be battling for those wild card spots? You think the new head coach of the Packers, LaFleur, and Aaron Rodgers are going to have some good chemistry and make things happen?
Yep.
Do you think it's going to be like Rodgers' resurgence year where he comes back and is the star he used to be? Throws it all over the field and rips up the records and they go all the way to the Super Bowl again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some bold predictions with the new coach and new quarterback in the first year. I'm going to go Vikings. I think they bring in Kubiak as the senior offensive, analyst, coordinator, something like that. He's going to be the main guy helping out. They're going to get Kirk Cousins some new help. The offensive line's a lot better. I do think, though, I'm right with you. I think the Bears are going to have a slide this year. I don't think Trubisky can keep it up like last year. Do you?
Yeah.
Seemed like a flash in the pan kind of, didn't it? He wasn't that good coming into it. And so I don't have high hopes for Mitch Trubisky this year. Khalil Mack, though, we should both be afraid for Kirk Cousins and Aaron Rodgers this year, right?
Yeah.
Khalil Mack was a devastation machine last year. The guy ripped through everyone's offensive lines and wreaked havoc on the NFC North. The Lions, we can all agree, the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Like first-round draft pick next year. Like number one, top 5 draft pick probably.
They're not good.
Yeah, they should just go play in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No offense to our Canadian football friends out there. All right, Mark, another question for you. Last year's MVP, Patrick Mahomes. What do you think of that guy? Do you like him?
Yeah, I do. I think he'll even have a better year and pass for at least 5,500 this year.
Holy cow, that's a lot of yards. That's a lot of work he's going to have to do down there in Kansas City.
I think he's just more experienced this way, so he can just do a lot more.
A little more familiar with his offense and the weapons he has and stuff. And then the second full season as a starter coming up now. Do you think Mahomes will repeat as MVP?
I think he will.
You think he will? I'm kind of with you. I think a back-to-back is in order unless he gets hurt. I don't see him having a worse year than last year. And if he only gets better than last year, he's a shoo-in, I think, don't you?
Yep.
So we can agree on that. The Patrick Mahomes is like the real deal. It's going to happen again, right? Okay. Another question for you, Mark. Our dynasty, the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
What is it now? 7 Super Bowl, 6? I can't keep track.
I think
it's too
it's
many.
6.
6. You're right. 1 for the thumb, I think it was this year. Yeah. Will they go back without Rob Gronkowski? With all the problems they're having with their offensive line, with the Patriots and a 42-year-old Tom Brady, which I think is a young age, but in football, he's like a century old. He's like 100 years old. Will the Patriots make it back to the Super Bowl this year?
I don't think so. I think Chiefs and Rams.
Chiefs and Rams, very popular pick this year among everyone kind of in the know. I'm pretty hip on the Chiefs, too. I'm high on the Eagles, though, as well. I think Carson Wentz is back this year. He'll stay healthy the full year. And that's your dude. I mean, we all love Carson Wentz around here. I think he's going to come back to his MVP form before he got hurt. Or the year he was in talk for MVP. So the Patriots, you don't see him making it back this year.
No, I don't.
Will they make the playoffs, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will they probably make the AFC title game? It's hard to say no, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think about, what are you, Mark? Are you 12, 13 now?
11.
11, okay. So your entire life, all you've known is the Patriots being in the playoffs every year pretty much, right? Almost all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And how many Super Bowls? Right? A ton, right?
It's like 3.
3 or 4 in your lifetime alone, right?
Yeah.
4, because there was 3 before that. So yeah. So, or whatever it is, 3 and 3. Anyways, it's hard not to think the Patriots being all the way to the end there. I think they'll be in the playoffs. I could see them making the AFC title game, but I don't think Super Bowl this year.
Okay.
Brady's last year? Or no?
No.
No, he'll keep going? I think so too. I don't think he'll ever quit. I think they'll have to drag him off the field. He's going to be there forever. Mark, I know you got a soft spot for the Browns, right? For Odell Beckham's kind of one of your favorite players?
Yeah.
Was kind of, or do you have some issues?
Yeah, he has some issues off the field, though.
Yeah, he's kind of made some mistakes, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Will the Browns, for the first time since 2002, when I was actually still in high school, I don't think you would even been a thought, will the Browns make the playoffs this year?
I don't know, because there's so much hype around them.
Right? Too much, maybe?
Yeah, maybe too much, but they have a really, so much talent, though.
Lots of offensive weapons with Landry and Baker.
And they also have Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward.
Some real tough stuff on defense. New head coach, Freddie Kitchens.
Yep.
I mean, what's he baking up in the kitchen? Who knows, right?
Yep.
I'm excited for the Browns. I think the Browns make the playoffs.
It's going to be close, but...
Who's going to be better in their division? Will the Ravens be better with Lamar Jackson?
No.
Potentially?
No. I think the Browns will win it, but they'll, just get in.
Just sneak in with, a 9-7 record, kind of one of those things. Steelers, I don't know what's going to happen to them with that Antonio Brown this year.
Yeah.
I mean, are they going to be any good with Big Ben and all those guys?
Well, Big Ben's getting old, so...
He is. He's been showing his age the past couple seasons, too, hasn't he? Yeah.
And then Juju is just... He's good, but,
will he be...
He's not that Antonio Brown level.
With that Antonio who takes those reps, who gets those touchdowns, who gets those yards. I don't know who would be on the Steelers. We'll see, though. But I think the Browns are going to make the playoffs. They're going to end the curse. 2002, that's a long time, man.
Yeah.
That's nuts. They need to. The Browns fans deserve it, don't they?
Yeah.
All right, Mark. Last question for you before we go to our commercial break. I'm putting you on the spot right now, buddy.
Yeah.
Who's winning the Super Bowl this year? Who's taking the trophy home?
Well, I said earlier it was going to be the Chiefs and the Rams.
Yep.
I think the Chiefs will.
I'm with you. I think it's Chiefs-Eagles, and I think the Chiefs win it all this year if I had to put money on it right now. They're just too good. Patrick Mahomes is incredible. And it feels like Andy Reid, the coach of the Chiefs, I think he's kind of due a little bit, too.
Yeah. He'll redeem himself and fit it.
He's had some rough losses. That overtime loss last year to the Patriots in the playoffs was a tough one, but I think they'll bounce back.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll come back with the picks of the week, and we're going to come back with Mark's lightning lock of the week.
Get 20% off for one full year during the Fall Into Savings event at Consolidated. Now, for a limited time, you can pick your own service and get 20% off for 1 year. Choose from internet, cable TV, phone service, or maybe choose all three. For cable TV, it's the perfect time to try out the new View It or DVR. On the internet side, try the new Advanced Managed Router with Wi-Fi 6, giving you an even stronger Wi-Fi signal. This promotion is for new customers only, and some restrictions may apply. So act now to receive 20% off for one full year during the Fall Into Savings event at Consolidated.
All right, folks, the season kicks off tonight. Packers and Bears, big stuff happening. 100 years of the NFL, Mark. We're going to go through some games here.
Well, 101 for the
100
Packers.
for the Packers, yeah. Way back in the OGs of the NFL, right? Yeah, that's cool stuff, though. So we're going to talk some games. We're going to pick a few games, and at the very end, we're going to give everyone out there in TV land your 100% lightning lock, your best pick for the week, right? Your can't-miss pick, right? All right, buddy, let's kick it off. Let's talk about the first game of the year. Packers and Bears, Mark. Who's taking the W home in the first game?
I'm going to the Packers, but only by a little bit.
It's going to be a real close one?
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't come down to a field goal for the Bears. Yeah, that's the last thing the Bears want is a double doink.
Yeah, but Bears kickers are chokers, you know.
Oh, they're horrible. The whole NFC North has horrible special teams. There's not a good kicker in the whole NFC North, I don't think, between the Lions, the Bears, Packers, and the Vikings.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, but maybe better this year, hopefully, right?
Yeah.
All right. Vikings Falcons on Sunday. I heard you going to this game. Is that correct? You're heading out with your folks, your family, going to go to that game? All right, man. You're going to wear a Vikings jersey and fit in?
Oh, heck no.
Heck no? You're not going to wear a Falcons jersey, are you?
No.
Like a Julio Jones or Matt Ryan, anything like that?
Probably just going to wear a Packers jersey.
Packers jersey? Yeah. You'll get some fist bumps. There's always a stray Packers fan lost in the crowd there in the Minnesota Stadium, it seems like. That's cool. All right, man. So Vikings Falcons, you're going to be there. Who's taking the win in this one?
Also a close game, but I'm taking the Falcons.
You're taking the Falcons? For what reason are you taking the Falcons?
Well, I just think that Devontae Freeman's healthy now.
That's true.
Julio Jones, they got a ton of weapons, you know.
It seems like their offense really struggled last year. They were lost a lot.
Yeah, but they'll bounce.
They fired the OC, Sarkisian. They brought their old one back, Dirk Cutter, who was the coach of the Bucks. Maybe that'll help them a little bit. Maybe get some of that Matt Ryan mojo back, that Matty Ice stuff. Taking the Vikings in this one. And I'm taking them big time. I think a lot of things are going to happen for the Vikings. I think the offensive line is going to be way better this year. And I think the new play calling for Kirk Cousins is going to be night and day from last year. That's my take, though.
It'll be a close game, though.
Close game?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's going to be a 7-point, a touchdown for the Vikings victory. They're going to cover the spread and then some in this one. But I'm feeling good. It's first game of the year. High hopes, right?
Yeah.
That's how it's got to be. Yeah. In the Packers-Bears game, I'm taking the Bears in that one, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. I get why.
Khalil Mack. I'm always going to bet with Khalil Mack. He's tough. He's scary.
Yeah, but would you rather have like 5 the whole team filled with grandpas and Khalil Mack, or would you take the Patriots?
Patriots.
Well, yeah.
If I had to face grandpas versus the Patriots, then yeah. Yeah. But we'll see, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Trubisky's going to be good, but I think Mack might give Rodgers some trouble in that game.
Their defense are just so good.
Hey, we're going to find out tonight, aren't we?
Yeah.
First game of the year. All right, Mark, these are your 5 big picks for the week you went through, your 5 favorite picks for the week. And we're going to go from your least confident to your most confident picks, okay? Rams and Panthers. You got the Rams winning this one. Why are the Rams going to edge out the Panthers in the first game of the year?
It's just high hopes, really.
Yeah?
Just they came off the Super Bowl. I don't know if Cam Newton's going to perform well this year.
I think people are sleeping on the Panthers a little bit this year.
Yeah.
I think they might be a little better than we're thinking right now.
Yeah.
We'll see, though.
But Christian McCaffrey is going to be really good.
That guy, the way he was performing at the end of the year last year, if he can keep doing that now like he was supposed to all year, he's going to be scary good.
Yeah.
And he's going to be fantasy gold for the guys that got him in the drafts.
He could be versatile, too. He can be a receiver,
anything.
a running back, anything, really.
He's like the Swiss Army knife of offense. He can do whatever you want to. He's fantastic. I do agree, though. I think the Rams win this game over the Panthers. I think Gurley's going to have a huge year again this year, too. I mean, he had 2 years back-to-back at 1,200-plus yards. Could he do it again?
Yeah.
Why not? He's a stud. He's Todd Gurley, man. All right, your next game, Chiefs-Jaguars in this one. This seems like a slam dunk, doesn't it? Chiefs over the Jags?
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs.
You going Chiefs?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be close. I think the Jags are a lot better this year with Nick Foles under center. That's a nice move for them down there. They needed a real quarterback with that team.
But does he have the confidence as a starter? Because all the people know that he went to the Super Bowl and stuff, but all the pressure that came off of that, will he perform well?
Sure. He was playing with free money at that time because the team it needed him. Nothing else could happen. It was the last 2 games of the year.
New coordinators, new city, I don't know, man.
A lot of question marks in there. He hasn't performed well in the past as a full-time starter when he bounced around a little bit there after his first run at the Eagles. He almost left the league at one point. Then he came back and became a Super Bowl MVP and a Super Bowl champion. But we'll see. I think he'll be a lot better than before, though. I got high hopes for Nick Foles down there. I kind of got a soft spot for the Jags. I feel like kind of like the Browns. You want them to win something, don't you?
Yeah.
Have them to do good. All right. Ravens, Dolphins. This can be an easier pick, isn't it? This should be your most confident, but it's your third to most confident pick. You got the Ravens over the Dolphins in this one.
Yeah.
Will the Dolphins be one of the worst teams in football this year?
Yeah. The only bright spots on their team are really Kenyon Drake. Really.
Yep. They traded Tunsil to the Texans this week.
Yeah.
Their big tackle. And I read a thing today, too, that the starting guards are going to go with this year on the offensive line have a combined 0 games of NFL experience. That's not good.
Yeah.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is in trouble this year.
Yeah.
They're tanking 100%. They're going for that #1 draft pick next year.
Yeah.
Dolphins are not in a good spot. Ravens and Lamar Jackson should do pretty good in this game, I think.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Your next game, Carson Wentz and the Eagles versus the Redskins. Who are you taking in this one?
Eagles.
Eagles all day. Is it just because Carson Wentz?
No, it's because Zach Ertz, one of my favorite players.
Yep.
Yep. A lot of good players on the team, too.
Oh, all around, offense and defense. This should be a return to form for them from the Super Bowl year, I think. More what we expected last year that we didn't get because of injuries. But this year, I think the Eagles are going to – well, we just talked about it. I got them in the Super Bowl. I mean, you got them up there high, too, I think, don't you, in the playoffs?
Oh, I think they're going to make the playoffs. I don't know if they're going to make the NFC North title, though.
Sure. That's the Packers spot, right?
Yeah.
That's the Vikings spot. Come on, man.
No.
All right. Next game. This is your stone cold lightning lock of the week. You 100%, because I'm going to guarantee it with you, too, in this one. Browns, Titans.
Yep.
Who is your #1 lock pick of the week?
Browns.
The Browns. Baker Mayfield, right? Odell, the whole deal.
Yeah. But it's just the pressure, man. off of the key moves this off season, and just like Baker Mayfield doing so well last year, I don't know if they're gonna like perform as well as people think, though.
Yeah, there is a lot of pressure inside and outside that organization. They got it from within, from media talking about him nonstop since they made all those trades and everything. Will they live up to it? I've been watching Baker Mayfield since college. I'm a big Oklahoma Sooners fan. That guy always rises to the occasion. I think he's going to be no different. I expect big year for the Baker and the Browns this year.
Yep.
That's a lock, man. Browns over Titans. Titans, they got some problems there.
Yeah.
They need a quarterback.
Well, they traded for Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, but like, what's Ryan Tannehill?
Yeah, I mean,
It's like a bag of old sweaty gym socks.
yeah.
Come on.
Marcus Mariota and Ryan Tannehill, what's the difference? I mean, Marcus Mariota can like scramble, but
He
like,
gets hurt a lot, though. He's always got weird ankle and neck problems and stuff, and I don't think he's very durable for the game. Browns, though, we're taking the Browns. Get started off with a win, start the year right.
Yeah.
That's right, buddy. Good stuff. Mark, it was fun talking football with you today, man. We'll do this more often, right?
Yep.
That's right. Have fun at the Vikings and Falcons game
Yep.
this weekend. And please wear a Vikings jersey.
No.
I'm going to tell your dad. I'll send one with him, all right? Does that sound good?
No.
All right. We'll see what we can make happen, all right, buddy? For Marky Mark, I'm Brock. We'll see you guys next week right here on the End Zone.